Find the equation of the line which contains 2 points. And I'm going to let point 1 be at coordinates 0, 3, and point 2 be at coordinates 2, 0. So since we have 2 points, we can find the slope, and so we want to use the point slope formula, which is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So to find the slope, we recall that the slope is equal to the change in y over the change in x. So the change in y is given by y2 minus y1 over the change in x, which is x2 minus x1. So let's label our points. Let's say P1 is at x1, y1, and P2 is at x2, y2. Now you can let P2 be at x1, y1, and P1 be at x2, y2. It's no problem, but since the 1 and 2 subscripts are already there, we may as well make it easier for ourselves. So now, substituting, we have y2, which is 0, minus y1, which is 3, over x2, which is 2, minus 0. So this becomes negative 3 over 2, which we can't simplify anymore. So that's the slope. So now since we have our slope, and we have our x1 and our y1, we can just plug it into our formula. Again, you can use x2, y2 for, you can have it look like y minus y2 is equal to m x minus x2. But remember, these little subscripts, they have to agree in both places, right? So you can't have y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x2. For example, it always has to be x1, y1, and x2, y2 in the same equation. So knowing that, let's do the first one. So we have y minus y1, which is 3, is equal to the slope, m, times x minus x1. So simplifying, this becomes y minus 3 is equal to negative 3/2 x. And then since we usually like to write our equations in slope-intercept form, we want to add a 3 to both sides of the equation. So we're left with y is equal to negative 3/2 x plus 3. And so that is the equation of the line which contains those 2 points.